All right, so Aaron B. Lewis here, aaronblewis.com. This is the VA loan 2 and 4 unit deal analysis. So I just want to walk folks through what it looks like to purchase a multifamily, a 2 unit or 4 unit with their VA loan. And this is just part one. I'll do another part or whatever folks ask me for because this kind of just takes into account, purchasing a house. Man, it's small. I can't even see. Let's say it's 250. Is that 250,000? Um, all these fields pretty much auto-populate, but with the VA loan, you have no down payment required. You do have to meet those qualifications, but the funding fee is a fee. It's paid to the VA. It's a percentage of the loan amount, so it's automatically calculated. And then you have regular closing costs like you would with any real estate transaction, title fees, recording fees, prepaid fees, um, stuff like that. And that's usually comes out to a percentage of the loan as well. So I've got all that formulated in here so you can see what you would need to bring to close. And then I'm doing a standard. I'm in Detroit, Michigan with these properties and sometimes in other markets. But, we factor in what the insurance and what taxes would be. And let's say we're doing a 2 unit. So the vet has to live in one. So let's say the rent on this would be 1,000. So that means the vet could basically buy a $250,000 house. They would use that 1,000 to go toward their debt to income, and their monthly expense would be 1414. So um, there's benefits to the vet. Basically, you can't go somewhere and buy a $250,000 house and only pay 1414. So that's kind of why it's great for all vets to understand how to leverage it, because you can really leverage and get more bang for your buck. But the true leverage comes to when you go to a 4 unit. So let's just say in a year, after a year staying in it, something happens, you need to move, you PCS, then you can rent out that second unit. And that changes the whole equation. It goes from being um, a liability. Hopefully it comes to being an asset where it's bringing money in. Let's say because of the market, rents increase. You've done some improvements. You can charge a little more. Plus rents are always increasing. So then I'm doing a scenario where, God, I'm gonna have to do this video. I can't even see. Is that still 250 or I change it to 350? So let's just say you're in a different market. Home prices are more. Um, but with a 4 unit, you could get, even if the rents aren't that high, you could get into a unit, and then over time, or if you rents increase, depending on the market you're in. That's why it's always good to understand the market you're in, understand what the rents are, plug stuff in, because there's a lot of gold mines out here. Just the basic property situation for a vet on a 2 family is not that sexy. On a 4 unit, they're very sexy because the other 3 units go toward you getting approved for the loan. Plus, they help you pay down. So you're basically going to be living not for free in these situations. You're getting paid. So in this scenario, at 250, and let's say these rents are just 900. You're getting paid 640. It'll be 545. You're getting that was I did an error on that typing. I'm sorry. Yeah, but you get a five. You'd be getting paid 545 a month. So you got to really factor that in.